Did she do it?
She did. Well, you cut that part out.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome back! I am here with Lucas. I'm sure you have seen him many, many times before. He's one of my old school favorite YouTubers, and he's here in my bed.
I'm here on the Gabby show. I can't believe I'm here. I watch these videos every Wednesday, guys. I was confused why we weren't in front of the closet doors. You guys, I'm looking at the iconic Gabby show closet doors right now.
I'm becoming very self-aware of the closet doors now.
I love it. I remember I've never watched your videos and like the background's so white, like a very cool aesthetic.
I wanted to look like an Apple commercial. Today what we're gonna do on my channel is revisit high school a little bit and talk about some stuff we got away with, some embarrassing stories, and just kind of all around like the survival guide to high school.
Survival guide. I'm surprised I survived high school.
Me too. I was not cool. Were you cool?
I was not cool. Like, remember when my videos first started getting big in middle school, I was like, I'm finally gonna be popular, but it just like put me even lower.
Really?
I was in like a group of like 3 people. I was like I was a 3rd person. I would have hung out with you.
Thank you. So a little bit about what I was like in high school. As we established, I wasn't that cool, and up until about 4th grade, I was like teacher's pet, so good, best grades, and then for some reason, one day in 4th grade, something just came over me, and I was just like wanted to be bad. So I went up to my teacher's desk, and I pulled the trigger on his chair to like lower his seat when he wasn't looking, and then I ran back to my chair, and then when he went and sat on the chair, he like fell.
Wait, so did your other classmates see you and they were like, go Gabby?
Yeah, they thought it was hilarious, and then everybody was laughing so hard at it that in that moment I was just like, I'm the class clown now. And I became the class clown. Did you ever get in trouble?
Well, I got in trouble once because in are we talking about middle school too?
Everything.
Okay. I got in trouble because this one guy would always be so mean to me, he'd like bully me. And then one day, like I finally got the courage to fight back. Like I didn't realize how much anger was residing in me. But I finally fought back. I like pushed him into a printer and like it knocked over the printer and like the desk fell over. But he like had bullied me for like half a year, so it was super, it was like a big moment.
Yeah.
But then like everyone just thought I was an asshole.
Really?
And the teachers were like, I was the one who got in trouble.
And they didn't see that he was a douche?
Oh, they just like thought that I was some mean, angry person.
Let that be a lesson that if somebody's bullying you at school, don't push them into a printer. Go to a teacher or an adult that you trust.
Yeah, don't use violence. Someone's gonna hit a printer and they're gonna hit the ground. You sound so violent.
My first fight story, I guess, because I didn't really ever get in fights. I had never been in trouble at this point. I forget when it was, but I was really young, and this girl in the lunchroom was really like yelling at me, and I was like, leave me alone. I forget what even it was about. I think she asked me if she could have half my pepperoni roll. I said no, and then she kept coming at me for my pepperoni roll, and I was like, leave me alone. She like this close to my face.
Over a pepperoni roll.
And then she like spit in my face, and I went like this, and I went, ew. And then she hit me on the side of the head, and I got 2 days of in-school suspension.
Oh my god.
I know, I got in trouble because she hit me.
I never got in-school suspension though.
It's kind of fun.
And I was kind of jealous of people who got that. I did get it once in high school, but it was just because I would skip lunch.
You got suspension for skipping your like rec period?
Me and this one girl would always leave and go to Taco Bell and stuff. They caught us one day doing it, and then they looked back on the cameras and they were like, you do this every single day, so I guess all the days we did it counted for a suspension.
It got to the point where I loved ISS so much because my teachers were idiots. They were so
You
dumb.
loved him. You were such a badass.
I wasn't a badass, I was just a jerk. Like I was such a dick.
Did you ever go to like parties or anything?
Not really.
I did get invited to a couple of parties just because they wanted me to film a video there, and I was like, I'm not gonna film a video.
That's so lame.
They weren't like real friends obviously, but I
Yeah.
still went because I wanted to go to parties.
Yeah.
The one party I did go to, it was like in this barn in the middle of nowhere, and we were all on the upstairs of the barn, and there was a fire up there, which isn't safe, but the fire ended up tipping over. It was like a huge thing, and everyone was freaking out, and there was only one way down, which was this ladder. Stressful situations, I'm always like super calm and like get the hell out of there. So I was the first one down the ladder, and I broke the ladder on the way down, so they were all stuck up there.
What?
So I almost killed all my fake friends.
Wait, how'd they get out? Oh my god.
No one actually died.
That's good.
If the fire would have kept spreading.
You could have killed a lot of people. That's one
But
way
that
to
would
go
be
about it.
karma for them to inviting me just to make a video.
That's true. That's
That's a little
definitely
bit
fair.
too hard of karma.
No, that's definitely fair. When I was in high school, I actually did catch my chem lab on fire. I had not lit a match ever in my life. Like I was terrified of lighting matches, could not light a lighter. I was just so afraid of having fire so close to my hand. So finally in high school, my friend was like, light a match in the middle of a chem experiment with chemicals everywhere. And then as soon as I light it, I freak out, throw it into the center of the chem table where the sink is. There's chemicals in the sink. Lights up in flames.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
oh my god, chem teacher has his back completely turned. I don't know why I thought this would work. I grabbed a roll of paper towels, threw it into the center because I thought it was going to like smother the
Smother it,
flames.
yeah.
No. Like that shit
my
went up.
God.
There's this huge fire. Nobody's looking, and I'm just like throwing shit into the fire.
I like how both of us almost killed our whole entire high school population.
There's so many fire drills. I just wanted there to be one fire. That'd have been nice.
That's crazy though.
Did you have bomb threats?
Yeah, I actually kind of liked them though because they were never real.
One time there was one in the boys' bathroom and it said, if you flush this, the bomb will go off. And the vice principal just went. Do you have any more?
I won homecoming king. Just kidding, I wish.
I remember when I was in high school, this boyfriend, we were so innocent. I didn't want to do anything. I was so young. All of my friends were hooking up with guys and I was like, I don't want to do any of that. No, homecoming. We'd like watch TV, we'd cuddle. So when I came home sometimes, even though my curfew was like 10 o'clock, I'd be like tired, my hair might be a little messy or something. Every single time, my mom was always accusing me of having sex. And I was like, Mom, I swear on my life I'm not having sex. And she would not believe me and it was making me so mad because I was like, all my friends are out there having sex, nobody knows about it, and here I am being good as fuck. And
your
my mom
still
keeps saying that I'm having sex. But the worst thing that could have possibly happened was my oldest sister gave me a bunch of her stuff and she gave me a wallet and I hadn't used it. I put it away in my stuff. And one day my mom, when I came home from my boyfriend's house, was like, you're having sex. I know you're having sex. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she was like, really? What's this? And she pulls out a condom.
Out of the wallet.
Yeah, and I was just like, I have no idea. She was like, oh, you have no idea. This was in your wallet. And I was like, no, no, that is not, no. I've never used that wallet.
Probably looked so guilty because you were like,
so guilty.
Did they ever end up leaving you?
Probably not. My school, randomly, even though it was like this really janky public school, like, you know what? I'm gonna call you back. Even though it was like this really janky middle school, we had a dress code at one point.
Was it like Degrassi?
Never watched it.
Oh, you never watched it. There was an episode where, never mind.
Where Drake got shot. But we get this dress code and it was so ridiculous. You can only wear a t-shirt that was black, white, red, and gray. It could only have a 1 inch by 1 inch insignia on it. Khaki or black pants, no more than 4 pockets.
So did you go to a private school?
No, you had to wear a belt and your shirt had to be tucked in. It was really sexy. I looked really good. My body shape, my pear body shape looked really, really good with the shirt tucked in. One day, the principal just comes in and he goes, everybody stand up. I got a Saturday detention because my shirt wasn't tucked in.
Wait, weekend detentions are a real thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was just like on the Breakfast Club.
This video went on way too long. Make sure you go check out his video. I'm a little boring in it, but he'll make
I didn't think she was.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I thought you were very interesting.
Check it out, subscribe to him, and give this video a thumbs up for sharing our lives with you. Leave in the comments below if you're in high school what your weird experiences are, or if you have any fun stories from high school. Okay, that's enough, okay.
Love y'all. So when was your last boyfriend?
College. He was so crazy. And so was I. None of my exes talk to me.